see, I was 16 and I bought my first bike. It's a 93 Kawasaki Ninja 250. Never did get it to run just right. It was a piece, and that ended up actually getting stolen out of my garage. Fast forward a few years, my mom had just passed away. I had kind of had it with the city and the people I was hanging out in it. So I packed up and moved me and my old lady out to in the middle of nowhere, Lone Pine, California. Bought my first dirt bike. It was a 05 CRF 250R. Man, I fell in love after that. I would take that thing out into the mountains. I didn't really have to trailer it anywhere, you know. I had it literally right outside my duplex. The entrance to the trails were you know, a couple blocks away, so I just take it down the street, get off the road, and it was wide open, man. Dry lake beds, huge mountains. It was beautiful. Some of the best riding to this day that I've ever done. Miss it sometimes, definitely. Me and a girl at the time, we conceived while we were out there and decided to move back to Cincinnati. She's got family here, so that's really what the deciding factor was. Plus, there's a lot more opportunity out here in a bigger city. So yeah, I got out here, you know, got all my ducks in a row and ended up buying a 2011 Yamaha R6. That was my first street bike, and man, I had a blast on that. Up until a truck cut me off, ran into a fire hydrant going about 45 miles an hour and broke it clean in half. The ambulance and the cops were called. They really wanted me to get checked in. I'm like, no, I'm all right. I just kind of walked it off. But they're like, man, I really expected you to be in worse shape after seeing that bike. This is my first experience coming up to Honda of Fairfield. I was actually going through Craigslist looking for a new bike, and I found a listing for a 2011 CBR 600 RR. I came up here and talked to Brent, I believe, and bought it. A little over a year and a half ago, I've been, in food service, cooking, serving, bartending. I came up here to get some work done on my last CBR, and I was just talking to I think it was Bill at the time, and just like, how did you get into this, man? I'd love to do something like this. And I applied, talked to Jason. They took me in. I talked to the guys, met everyone, and that's all she wrote, man. For a while I was working, bartending at night, and I'd work here full time. After the incident when I broke my collarbone, I was unable to, bartend and serve as well. So I kind of left that job, came here full time, and I love working here. Love the guys, man. That's just the camaraderie here. It's like nothing I've ever seen before. I'm happy to come to work, definitely. I know it's corny, but it's the truth. It's something else, and keep on working here for as long as I can, and keep on improving and learning, and just going from there. That's it. That's all I got.